Okay, let's get into it. I should capture the game here any second. There we are. And yeah, day two. I'm Beckeltar. This is Beckeltar Live, I guess. And we're going to get into, day two of Planetaries. And also, I figured I'm going to kind of get the impression of other people. So we'll watch a couple of other videos of people who have also played this game, kind of get their take, my thoughts and ideas, because I've been reading a lot of their comments and feedback and whatever, and I've left a pile of my own. Because this game has some pretty serious potential. Now, it's one-man developer team, so, we'll have to see how that goes. Like a multiplayer, if I remember how to do this. Create server, load save, Kazimar. And, I mean, people see that, might as well join it. Friendly fire is off. Great. Yeah, it's a really good game with potential. It's kind of like a sci-fi Valheim almost, but also has a tower defense element to the game, which I kind of like, because it adds kind of an optional advancement, because you don't have to do the tower defense stuff. Like, you can just run around, collect stuff, kill mobs, and be very passive in that way. Now, it is early access, so basically got to give the game a minute or two to load in and whatnot. So that does take a little bit of time, and there's some nice fun elements to the game. It just came out in early access and whatnot on the 15th, so it's just come out, and so it's fairly basic overall in its look. I'm hoping the UIs and everything do get a change, an upgrade of some kind. I think I got all that stuff. But it's definitely a nice overall work in progress. So today I want to do a little more exploration. So this is kind of like your tower defense area. So you put this tower down and you have to protect it. And the mobs in this particular area, they attack from over there in the desert, and you get some that attack over there. So it's not really tower defense-y yet. I've only done the 1-star stuff. I gotta move this. Definitely, there's things that need work, like how you build and create and whatnot. What I should do. I can't make this like a full-on wall. Like the tower defense stuff. 'Cause normally the idea of a tower defense is creating a pathing system for the mobs to have to run down. And I haven't really explored a whole lot with that yet. It's a good concept so far. Why isn't these ones connecting? There you go. There. Yeah, so still working kind of on that tower defense idea. And I haven't really tested it out yet. Like, actually, like building a structure around it. Right now, I'm just kind of exploring the game. It is kind of grindy in your material gathering. So the one thing I do want to test out is the pathing. Because a good tower defense is all about the path. That's what makes a tower defense so much fun. So, what should happen is mobs should, when they come down, run over in that direction. But because this thing's over here, I need to block this off so that it's easier for them to go somewhere, to go that way. Should be out of materials here. Yep. So we'll kind of see which path they take. Actually, I'll probably move these down. So the construction, the building, and deconstruction stuff definitely needs a little bit of work to simplify it. But again, very early access. I think a lot of the UI controls are still pretty basic and rudimentary. You know, I think key binding things would probably work good. Yes, you can't run through there. So, yeah. And this is my house so far. I'm hoping that at some point, so I'm not going to ask, make it a suggestion yet. But I'm hoping at some point signs or some sort of signage or whatever is added so that you can label things. Because I would absolutely love to put labels up in my party room here so that I can I would make this my Great Hall, where I post the names of my subscribers and all that. My paid subscribers, I should say. But and this is just so I can just kind of see what's kind of happening. Because a good tower defense, I should be able to leave that automated and just watch. Which I might actually do, just to kind of see. Obviously, the elevator needs to kind of have a little corrections made, but this kind of feels like it's maybe a similar architecture as Satisfactory. So this is, I don't know if this is made in Unity or Unreal, but it definitely has kind of that feel of just using some core assets. So I've done all the first star stuff, and yeah, the mobs have a hard time getting to me, or getting to the beacon. I'd say the ones that get closest is, yeah, the pirate. And I don't know what you really earn from this, but let's go. I haven't done any level 2 stuff. So, I kind of want to just see what it's going to do. See how they path. Are they just going to run straight up to the wall and destroy it? That looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. So yeah, so mob pathing needs some work because they should be trying to find the path of least resistance. And clearly they're not. Well, that side they obviously did, but let's come here. Yeah, so they're just basically just trying to and run straight through the wall, getting in the way of my own shots there. Something's shooting at me? Definitely needs a better looting option, like a loot all, rather than having to click and then do take all. There should be an automatic loot option, I think, as well. So far my tower's still there, so... Oh yeah, a whole bunch coming from there. Try and stay out of my own way here. Oh, I must be out of bullets. And this one they actually get pretty close over here. Yeah, that definitely needs faster looting. Because, I mean, I'm a loot whore. I am going to loot everything. And I didn't see anything in the options. Now, again, early access, it's only like 10 days old kind of thing. So, I'm sure all of that will change in time. You've defeated my tower. I figured they probably would. So I didn't complete that one. But my tower's pretty exposed. So knowing that they basically will just crash through the walls now, will kind of help determine how I build. Which is basically, well, there's another idea I want to try. Because most of the creatures are all ground-based. So, and the materials to get that going, makes nothing else out here. Let's turn this off. See, this also needs an off and on button. Like, you should be able to load this up, but then have a button that turns it on or off. So that you're not constantly using power, because right now you don't need to constantly use power unless and this is something I would probably do in the future as well, is require some of these things to need power, right? So your workstation can work on, say, solar power, put a little solar panel or something on there for the first little while. But say for your basic, maybe standard materials, but then after that it requires a power source, so it requires to be linked up to the power pylons. I would say that would be a good idea. That's food. That one's food. That one's just going to the food one. I should probably get my YouTube chat window open here too. Does it say I'm live twice? Pop that out. I'm still getting used to the whole streaming to YouTube thing, so let me go back and look. I might have to restart my stream here quickly. My channel. Yeah, it's on twice for some reason. Okay, go into this one.